Let me just say this, and I share this with you. Kathy has mentioned this morning that it was on the news that this area has become one of the high points of the third wave. Parkmore, Benmore, and Sandton. So let us please be careful out there. All right? And then to say some of the things that has happened during the past week is that many of us are still waiting. You know, I registered with the Department of Health and they sent me a note. You have been registered and we will inform you. They still haven't informed me. So what Aggie and I did, a friend of mine called, what's his name? Ishim Kabela. Ish called and said, Pete, why don't you just go to one of these places? So Aggie and I went to Charlotte Macgregor on Tuesday. It's the best place to go to, let me tell you. You don't go into the hospital. You pass the entrance to the hospital and you go to gate 8. And you go to that's where the medical students used to be. Used to gather, the assembly hall. And you go into that hall. All you need to do is you need to have proof that you registered. If you're on medical aid, your medical card and your ID number. Again, I went in and we were out within half an hour. And we got the jab. And then on Wednesday, Tina went to, she has a hairdresser that's in Discovery, the building. And the lady asked her, did you get your jab? And she said, no. She says, go up here to Discovery. If you come after 3, they will see you. Bring your medical aid card and your ID number. And Tina got a jab. So I'm saying to all of us, 60s and above, if you haven't received your first shot yet, please do. Let me tell you, Charlotte Macgregor is clean, the service efficient, the nurses wonderful. Ask Aggie. They are gentle, sort of. Let me tell you, I am no friend of needles. But I'm still waiting to feel the jab. It was sort of like a scratch on my skin, and I'm waiting for her now to, like I saw it on TV, to press the needle in, and so on. And I'm waiting, and she said to me, "You done, sir?" And that's it. And now, after 42 days, again, I must go back there again. They gave us a card that they will fill in when we go for our second one. And so what I'm trying to do is to encourage us, if you haven't received your jab yet, please go if you have registered. Just have proof of your register, that you've registered with the Department of Health, or whether it's with Discovery, or, yeah. We want to say thank you to Joy for the flowers in memory of her mom. And then we will remember Beryl Perro. Today is Beryl Perro's birthday. And Joy is on the 9th, Joy Howley, and Franz will be on the 10th. We thank you for the greeting cards made by Program on Sale. Well, every Sunday after the service, there will be greeting cards if you'd like to buy. We're not going to charge you. You take a card, you drop your donation in the box provided. We have made an appeal for wool, and to add your name, and of course for the volunteers that Tina so often. We will make a list of what we need. Jackie and I sat in the office on Friday, and we will give a little more detail to this idea of the volunteers. Blanket Fund, we received a donation from the Niven Trust and from the Monday Club, and of course your own generous giving, and so we received more than 700 blankets already to be distributed, and we will do so. There's a wonderful gentleman, Mr. Rambao. He comes and collects the bulk of the blankets from us. And all he does, he gives it to the people who live on the streets. Every person on the street that he meets, he gives a blanket. And he does that. He goes around and he does that. So that someone receive some warmth during this cold spell. And I want to thank you for your generosity towards that fund. The Jumble Shop, we have special requests for Scrabble sets, cooking pots, curtains, winter clothing for children, and men's clothing, especially small sizes and footwear. When Tina put that in, I said to her, that's not for the men who are members at St. John's. We dress from the Kobus Visa section. I'm joking. But may God bless you. Thank you for making, I'm just trying to warm up the atmosphere a bit. God bless you and thank you for your presence. Now we will go into our prayers of intercession. Kathy will lead us. And we will say together the prayer for Africa. Let us pray. God bless Africa. Guide our children. Guide our leaders. And give us peace. For Jesus Christ's sake. Amen.